Hey, hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Fundamental Fingers of Prayer as developed by yours truly, Sammy Mbaka. This is part three. Unfortunately, in part two, I didn't end up closing really well because my phone ran out of storage, but these things happen. We move regardless. So, today we are going to talk about your fitness. We're gonna talk about fitness. I think to save up on this whole like storage thing, we're just gonna not recap the whole thing. You can go to part one and part two if you really want to see what we've covered so far. So let's get our fingers ready. Your faith, your freedom, your focus, your fitness, your family, your friends, your finances, your future, forgiveness, and fulfillment. So I know what a lot of people are thinking. Fitness. I know what he's going to do. He's going to talk about fitness, flexing, exercise, all of this. In this context, no. Fitness really deals with your preparedness to execute. You see, at this point, you've already manifested your faith, your freedom, you've narrowed your focus, and now it's time to action some of these best laid plans. Um, Again, we're going to go back to analogies because of it's just easier. It's easier for me to explain things using analogies. So, in football, we have this thing called match fitness. Match fitness. How prepared are you? You're only as good as your last three fixtures. Okay? Let's shift to another analogy. Let's say you're an artist and you want to go on tour. You have not been on a world tour for, let's say, 3 years or something. Are you prepared to execute that? Have you adequately prepared to carry out these tasks? Okay, this is what fitness really brings into question in this particular system that I have developed. Your fitness is an opportunity for you to pray to God and assess your physical well being, your mental well being, your emotional well being. And in my system, since you've already covered freedom, faith, freedom, focus, technically your spiritual fitness should also be quite good, generally speaking. So, back to the fitness and your preparedness, your readiness to execute. It doesn't matter how talented you are. You could literally be Phil Foden in Manchester City. More F's. You could literally be Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, or even Kevin Durant. But the fact that you haven't played as many games as someone like Steph Curry, who is currently playing, he's playing right now, and you haven't played playoff basketball in a very long time, are you adequately prepared to carry out this goal or this hope of yours to win or to succeed in your given field? Chances are, be realistic, and this is where you pray for your fitness and your preparedness in that regard. Be realistic. Ask God to show you how fit you are, how fit you need to be, or start making the necessary steps for you to be primed to take on your plans, because faith without works, generally speaking, and someone can put the reference in the comments below, faith without works is dead. It's dead. It doesn't do anything. Without carrying out some of these plans or lofty goals, they'll remain as fantasy, the stuff of fiction. So I put fitness in my system before family because you look after yourself so that you can look after others. You see, have you ever noticed how rescuers, when they show up, let's say we're on a boat, we're on a ship or something, have you noticed that rescuers usually come with their life jacket on them? Even in an airplane, they often tell you, put your mask on before you start putting masks on other people. Okay? Your safety, your wellness comes first. And this is why you pray for it after already having covered your faith, your freedom, and your focus. Now, we start looking at our well-being so that we can look after others. Okay, that's all we've got for fitness today. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share. I hope you benefit from this. Give us feedback, another F, and then hey, like it.